Hello and welcome to Misscliks D&D Lost Mine. I'm Anna Prosser Robinson. I am your DM, your baby DM, as you may have come to know me. This is my first Dungeons & Dragons campaign that I've DM'd, and we're doing the starter set adventure from 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons called The Lost Mine of Phandelver. And these are my friends and cohorts with whom I have been playing some kind of Dungeons & Dragons for quite some time now. And we are down one player, but today we'll make do. You guys want to introduce yourselves real quick as usual? Let's start with you, Trump.
Hey, I'm Trump, mainly play Hearthstone. Very exciting time for Hearthstone since the new set is about to release in 2 days. So get to do a bunch of theory crafting and deck building and science right now.
Nice. Jen.
Sorry, I was doing my tweets about the show. You want me to just introduce my character or myself?
Yourself.
I'm Jim. Also known as Live and Think in some communities, and I'm doing very well. We announced my game at PAX, and it was playable for the first time. That garden was awesome. Really happy. And I'm Thoradin Frostbeard, Cleric of Terror, God of Justice.
And Neil.
Hi, I'm Neil Gallery Koibu Pass Erickson, and I just do a bunch of D&D stuff all the time, and there's going to be some cool stuff coming up later this week with regards to new content and that sort of thing, which I'm just going to leave for now. But I play Guy Claypool. He's our fighter, but he's more of a lover than a fighter, but he has to fight because, family and whatnot, so that's who he is.
It's so cool that you got to you got to help out with the booth, Jen. I saw that you had a really long line, apparently.
Yeah, like on one day, well, actually on all days except the first one, like the doors opened and literally 5 minutes after, our line was kept as a 2-hour wait time.
Jeez.
People literally ran to line up at the beginning of the day, and then it never stopped, ever.
Wow.
And even when we did the first day, there was not that line of people running, but we literally never had no people ready to play in line.
That's great.
So this seems like a big success.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to get too excited, but we're getting pretty stoked.
I bet.
It seems people like our game. Let's see about closed alpha, but yeah, at some point we even had a line for we had a little iPad on the front, the registration desk, which we hadn't planned for, but it was a last minute idea. So we made a little paper above it that says registration. So people could just sign up for the alpha. And at some point we even had lines for that.
Oh, geez.
For the little iPad.
That's
and
awesome.
It was, the Wi-Fi was so slow that we had to put it in Notepad because it's faster. So people were just signing their emails in the Notepad.
That's amazing.
The other, and I was I hope we don't I don't know, someone misclicks and deletes the full list.
Yeah.
But it's okay. They're back safely in Montreal. We're good. Yeah. So
that's awesome.
Good event. Good start to our game. Pretty stoked. Did some cool interviews. It's exciting.
Were you the one being interviewed or doing interviews?
I was a backup speaker, but I actually landed the biggest interview by chance.
Nice.
Because the main two guys were left for a live stream, and then the biggest interview just happened, and they're like, "It's your time, Jen." I'm like, "Oh shit!" I can say I don't want to spoil for who in case they never publish it, but he really seemed to say he was going to publish it. But once again, I try not to get too excited, so until I see it, we may have a really cool big interview in which I am.
Nice.
Maybe.
Well, let's get into our game. As a brief recap, our players started out on this adventure just trying to deliver a wagon of goods for Gundren Rockseeker, a dwarf who said he had some business up ahead in Phandalin. He was captured, and through all sorts of adventures, the players have now learned that he was captured because he knew the location of the Wave Echo Cave, which is a mysterious and magical place that people have been searching for quite some time since it was lost in antiquity, because there are riches there and magic there beyond imagining that many people want. Gundren Rockseeker also happens to be Thoradin's favorite cousin. So Thoradin is quite perturbed that he's been lost, and they've kind of been looking around for any information they can find, as well as any adventures they can have that might help them find him or help them achieve any number of other personal goals. All of that has led them to this tunnel that they found underneath an old manor. And they were told that this tunnel was here by some kids who found it. But as they have entered, they have found monsters and red brands and all sorts of people that are making them think that this may have been a hideout for the legendary red brands and perhaps someone else. So now they've found themselves in a place in this cavern or this, cellar where they have been before. And they previously defeated a one-eyed monster here, but where last we left them, we saw that monster was standing at the bottom of the crevasse, glaring angrily at them. Guy and Lilo are there with a goblin that they captured named Droop, who is tied up but able to walk. And it looks like Desdonia and Thoradin were still hanging out in the common room where they had met the red brands.
I think so.
Guy and Lilo, you see this one-eyed monster glaring at you from the bottom of the crevasse. It seems very much alive.
We're gonna die!
Whoa, you're alive! Congratulations! I am so sorry. That crazy woman started attacking you for no reason whatsoever, man. Like, are you okay?
It starts looking confused. Like, it looked very angry. Roll a performance deception. What do you want to? You can roll either a deception or a performance check.
Persuasion?
Sure, you can do a persuasion.
Oh, okay. I guess persuasion and performance are the same for me, but
yeah. It you give it pause, but it doesn't seem to like believe you. Thoradin, just
even
really
though
quickly,
it was your fault, I chime in, since we're red brands, And I take out one of the cloaks that I pulled off of one of the guys, and then I clasp it on my neck.
Roll a persuasion check yourself.
are we red brands?
Of course we are. Here's your cloak. We just left it in the room, remember? I hand him my cloak.
Thoradin, in the meantime, are you just hanging out in this gaming common room?
Thoradin's always a little bit slow.
Okay.
Slow. No. Let me get myself together.
I think Desdonia hears all of this yelling, but I'm gonna have everyone roll initiative first. So be sure to select your token and then roll initiative.
I don't want to roll. I want to leave. I'm not ready for a fight. Sorry, I'm working on it.
All right. Lilo, you go first.
Does it? I take it by us rolling initiative that doesn't buy it. Or
What?
does it? Does it buy my lie?
It looks like okay, yeah, you told that you were a red brand, so it goes, red brand or not, you hurt us.
That's your fault. You attacked us first. If you keep at it, I'm gonna have to report you to class staff. I'll pass my turn for now.
Okay. Then next up is Thoradin.
I whisper to the party, let's just quietly walk away while looking at it. I would like to, like, I guess we're not engaged yet, but I want to kind of slowly back away, like not in a running manner, but like in a, I'm like, we don't mean you any harm, I have no spell.
All right, where are you trying to back away to?
Towards the exit.
So you were in the gaming room when you heard all this noise. So I'm gonna say like you started here, so you don't have to run toward the noise if you don't want to. But I guess
probably like get to the point where I see it and then back off to like here or something.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Yeah, I would think so.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I don't think you can get that far.
But I guess I just get here then.
I don't think you can even get there.
Really?
Get 40 feet of 50 feet of movement? How many did...
You get 30 feet of movement, right?
She's a dwarf, right?
Yeah, 25 feet. So I guess 50, right? If it's a full action.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So 20,
So
15,
10, 15,
35. I don't know how you want to count, yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can get there.
I think I can even do one more, but I'll stay there.
Okay.
No, we're good. I just do that.
All right, and you just don't draw attention to yourself?
Back away, guys. Back away slowly. Do like if it was a bear.
All right, next up, hold on just a second. Droop the goblin just starts blubbering incoherently and runs for cover.
Oh, good. Whew, I thought I was going to have to go and use my whole turn to save him. I'm glad he ran.
In fact, he runs like almost all the way back into the room with the dead bugbears. And now it is the Nothic's turn. And it turns and glares at... It looks at Guy, because Guy seems to be like approaching it in a friendly way. And it whispers, "What have you to convince me not to eat you?"
Well, I mean, who am I to tell you what is in your nature to do or not do, but I come in peace, man. I don't want to fight. Like, I don't want to kill things. That's not who I am as a person. You know, we got to get past this thing that's between us, man.
Are you looking for meat?
Yeah, it turns as soon as you yell that, it turns to you excitedly.
We got some fresh meat, right, guys? In the room back there.
Oh yeah, you wanted meat, right? We've got plenty of meat now.
Yeah.
There are people. Do you like hobgoblin or do you like human? Or bugbear? I'm sorry. Do you like bugbear or human?
We're not picky.
You guys want to bring him a bugbear?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yeah, it's a big meal. At least it's recycling. I see.
Lilo, do you think you're strong enough to carry a bugbear up the stairs over here? Maybe you keep talking to George here, and I'll go get the
Yeah,
bugbear.
you probably should. I can't really carry that then. So,
Excuse me, Drew.
no worries. We'll make amends for all the wrong that we've done. And, we'll even forget about what you did to us. Because let's not forget, you attacked us first. And we'll even feed you. Nice big bugbear.
So
Perhaps I will eat that, and then if you bring me more, I won't eat you.
So I'll try and drag this bugbear. This one right
Okay.
here.
It is your turn, so you drag the bugbear over. You drop it into the crevasse. It starts eating hungrily. And it looks up and it communicates telepathically to all of you that it's going to eat this until it's done. And if you guys aren't out of its sight by the time it's finished, it'll either eat you or the next thing you bring it to eat.
Well, I guess there's no point in leaving bodies to rot. I'll take a few minutes and drag each of the 3 bugbears over to it for food.
All right. It happily munches on those and seems to be content as long as it's eating those not to bother you at all.
Cool.
Guy, you think we should drop that sleeping drunk in here?
No, man. He's just like got caught up in the wrong crowd. Although, are we caught up in the wrong crowd too?
Nope. Well, perfect time to explore that southeast corner. Let's get that goblin to show us the way.
Drew!
I don't want to go anywhere.
Come on, buddy. We have such a good thing going. It would be terrible if we ruined it now. Come on, just show us where to go.
Okay.
Good man.
He's just like whining to himself and muttering about, referring to himself in third person a bunch. So you're trying to go here, right?
Yes.
All right. The goblin mutters to himself, walks across the bridge, and goes to stand. Do you guys follow?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Was it safe to cross the bridge?
Well, Guy just crossed it, so
Yeah. Oh.
Right.
with a resounding crash, the bridge collapses underneath Guy, and he falls into the crevasse.
Ah!
Oh, Guy.
Again?
You take 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
Didn't you learn the last time?
But the bridge didn't collapse on anyone before.
No one crossed it before.
Yeah, how can I possibly learn if it's not something that's happened?
Didn't you fall earlier from something?
You take 9 bludgeoning damage, Neil.
Oh, sweet.
The second time.
Sweet mother of mercy, God, that hurts. Ow! Ow!
It feels very cold down there. The Nothic is staring at you as it's chewing on bugbear brains.
I'll drag myself down this way a little ways and catch my breath.
It is difficult terrain, but you're able to do that. And if you want to try to climb out, you can do that with fairly little problem with a dex check.
All right, here we go. 14.
Yeah, you easily climb out, just a little bit bruised and battered. And there is no longer any bridge here.
And I'd like to meet up with him if I can, since we're not in combat anymore.
You'd like to what?
Meet up with him, just
Yeah. Where do you go?
next, closer.
All right. So you're just standing on the other side of the crevasse looking at him?
Yes.
Ow.
And I'm saying, we should probably leave, guys. I think we've explored this enough. We could just go save my cousin, my favorite one.
Dude, it's only been like an hour. It's fine. You're so
Well,
impatient.
I
Yeah.
want to spend...
Guy, you wanna, since you're on that side, and
You
I think
just almost died.
since you probably have enough strength to jump back, you want to just check out where that is, and then what that is, and then come back.
Yeah. Droop, you want to lead the way, man?
No, Droop doesn't want to do anything.
Oh, come on.
But he does it anyway.
Good boy.
He leads you down this hallway, and he stops at the end of it, and it's seemingly a dead end, but he just kind of looks at you like, are you gonna make me do anything?
Droop, buddy.
He kicks open a secret door at the end of the hallway, and it opens into this room.
Ooh. Whoa. I will wash the dirt and everything and clean out my wounds in this fountain here.
Oh, that feels nice.
Mm-hmm. Droop, what is this place, man?
As you look around, you see that it's a 5 foot wide, wait. There is a 5 foot wide landing 15 feet above the large cellar over here, with stone steps descending to the floor in 2 short flights. Another door stands beneath the stairs to the north. A large stone cistern occupies the western part of the room, whose walls are lined with kegs and barrels. So it looks like this must have been kind of, well, actually roll a perception check.
Oh, I do that. I do perception. Look at the water, man. It's so clear. Wow.
Yeah, so wait. Actually, yeah. You have no idea what a room like this would serve for, but that water looks real nice and you're splashing around in it.
Oh. Droop, where do these doors go?
Well, this one I can't go through. That goes to the house. And this one goes to the hallway.
What hallway?
And this one,
I didn't even see the doorway there. That's amazing. Open it for me, would you? Oh, you're the best, Droop. I'm gonna get you out of this alive, I promise.
You say open it, and he kind of like, despite himself, giggles a little bit, and he goes, okay. And he flings open the door. And I'm still getting not very fast at this, but 3 red brands are in this room. Hello. There. And they see Droop and look questioningly, and then they see you behind him, and they all take defensive or aggressive stances.
Whoa.
And come running toward you.
Whoa, I come in peace, bros. Is this initiative rolling, or are we still? Can I?
Well,
can I continue?
if you want to try to engage them in talking, I will take it.
Hey,
I don't know why.
Red brands. Hello, my name is Guy.
What are you doing down here, Guy?
Droop was just showing me around, cause he's a cool dude.
How did you find and meet Droop?
Oh man. Like he was dancing for the bugbears. And that's how we met him, as he was a dancer.
Are you a new recruit?
I guess. I've been told that I am a red brand, but I don't remember signing up. But like, someone just I pull up the cloak that Lilo handed me. Someone handed me this and told me that I was a red brand now, and I don't really know what red brands do, so I'm just like getting a tour of the place.
Well, Droop is not a very good tour guide. You should be guarding the prisoners.
There's prisoners? Dude, see, no one tells me anything. Who am I supposed to be guarding?
Get yourself to the slave pens over there, the north door.
There's slave pens? We do slavery?
Of course. Are you an idiot?
I have been called that many times, but I always take offense at it. Like, I think I just like to view the world through a different lens.
Droop, take him to the slave pens and tell him to shut up.
Wait, who are we enslaving?
He just sighs and goes back to his bunk in this room. The room that you saw him come from is just kind of like a barracks. It appears to be kind of what used to be a storeroom, but it's been pressed into service as living quarters. So there's kind of 2 double bunks there, and there's barrels and crates with tons of supplies crowded in there. And there's 3 red brands in there trying to just catch some Z's, basically. Droop scurries off and shows you the door.
Sorry for disturbing you guys. I'll just shut this door and leave you be.
See that you do.
All right. I close the door and look at Droop and go, oh, I guess I'm a red brand now. And I put the cloak around my back and pin it onto my shoulders.
As soon as you see that, he goes, oh.
I'm sorry, man. I don't know what's going on. You want to show me to these slave pins?
In the meantime, those of you who are back at the crevasse, are you just going to wait on the other side?
Yeah, I'll give him a few minutes.
All right.
Guys, I really think we need a long rest, guys. I feel very tired. And then we can go save my cousin.
How much area could there be over there? He's probably just gonna check right around that corner and be right back.
In the meantime, the bugbear that was originally being eaten is just about gone.
Wow.
He's eating him real fast.
Yeah.
Num, 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 he
Arden,
says.
you want to help us out by...
Yeah, I want to go get more bodies.
Yep.
All right, which bodies do you get?
What's left?
Oh, and Thornton, there's a sleeping one there. Feel free to drop him in too.
Yeah, sure. I hate those red breads. I told you, it's part of my character description.
Do you grab the sleeping one first or the dead ones first?
Oh, that one first. Sleeping one is kind of cruel.
So you throw one of those in. You want? Are you gonna throw all of them in there?
Well, actually, I'm trying to like slow his pace of eating things, kind of like I do with my cat. So like, I kind of wait. Like I drag the dead body, and then I wait for him to start like grumbling and being like, and then I wait a little bit more till it gets a little bit. I'm like, I'm coming, and then I throw it. You know.
Okay. Well, he's not there yet. He's only eaten one bugbear. He still has two. Right.
Like my cat. She eats all the things.
Okay. Droop answers Guy's request to take him to the slave pens and walks through this door that goes underneath the stairway or the platform. And he takes you into a hallway. And he looks around nervously. You can tell that he's kind of searching the floor, kind of stepping very carefully. Do you do anything?
What are you doing, buddy?
Just making sure it's safe.
Why wouldn't it be safe?
Red brands. They're very tricky.
What's that mean?
Sometimes they lay traps.
Oh shit, are there traps in here?
I don't know.
Oh, maybe this is too dangerous for us then. Maybe we should head back out.
Okay. He runs out.
Wait, oh man. I gotta know what the slaves are. I should probably go get the others, especially considering how little HP I have. But I'm gonna take my iron pot that I cook with. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna set it on the ground before me on its side, and I'm gonna roll it forward. So like try and roll the iron pot this way.
Okay. Roll it which way, sorry?
This way.
All right. As you look around, you see that thick dust covers the flagstones of this somber hallway. The walls are decorated with faux columns every 10 feet, and the double doors at the west end of the hall are sheathed in copper plate, now green with age. A relief carving of a mournful angel graces the doors, and as you set your pot rolling across the floor, it makes a track in the dust and lands at the angel's feet.
Cool. Sounds fine.
You fall into a pit.
Ah!
For all these times, Neil, we have our revenge at least.
There is a skill called Search for Traps, or
That's
a check
skill?
called Perception.
Well,
I'm
I
just
thought...
just pointing it out that if you ever wanted to know, is a place trapped, you're certainly capable of asking. But you did not, and thus you fall into a pit.
How deep is this pit?
The tiles and timbers collapse under you, and you can roll a dexterity check.
Oh, dexterity. Here we go. Natural 20, modified
Whoa.
23.
Guy has actually never looked so cool. So when the timbers fall, you actually Legolas up the timbers, like one flying leap with your hand, and you grab the edge of the pit and hang on. And you don't fall. Congratulations, Neil.
Thank you. I pull myself up, stand on the other side of the pit.
Is that a sound loud enough to reach all the way over here?
Yeah. And Neil, you gain 100 XP because you dealt with that pit trap by yourself.
What? We didn't get XP for last time, did we? We did, didn't we? Yeah, we did.
You got... I think that you may not have gotten XP for... Oh, wait, no, you did for the bugbears, right?
Yeah.
And actually... Okay, never mind.
I think we had a whole conversation about it at the end of the stream.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now, yes, the rest of the party, you hear this tumbling and crashing sound of all these rocks and timbers falling into a pit.
Oh no, we should go make sure that guy's all right. I kind of size up the jumping way of getting across. How likely is that?
I know that there's a mechanic for determining the length that a character can jump. Isn't it half their movement with a dex check or something?
You can jump a number of feet equal to your strength score if you have a running start.
Oh, okay. Well, it's only at that point about 10 feet across.
All right.
Maybe even less.
Great. I have a strength of 8. I'm going to go for it. It does
Okay.
not look like it's 10.
Yeah, I'll give it an 8. That's
Okay.
fine.
I give it a long jumping start all the way from this corridor, and I'll jump across.
You scrabble a little bit on the edge, but you manage to pull yourself over. Nice jump.
Come on,
Enough
guys. We have to go see if Guy's all right. I leave 2 red cloaks behind on the ground over here. Oh, and make sure to put these on in case you run into those guys.
Desdonia, she also sees you do that and also takes a running start and is able to jump across, follows you and puts on a red cloak as requested. Thoradin, what do you do?
I'll follow.
And what's your strength score?
Yeah, very good. 14. It's okay.
Yeah, you're
Did I
fine.
roll?
You jump across with no problem. Do you put on a
Wow.
red cloak?
Do I have a red cloak?
Yeah, you just got one from
well,
Lila.
the last dead body too, I guess. Okay. I put it on.
Awesome. All right, you guys see at the end of this corridor that there's a secret door left propped open.
I kind of hate putting on the cloak, though. I do a little frustrated face. I'm like, oh, freaking red friends. Red friends.
It's all right. It's all right. We all have to do some things we don't like. Hey, Goblin, where's Guy?
He's found the pit.
What? Ah, that guy always falling in the pits.
He points through the door and steps back.
All right, I'll look through the door, trying to make sure not to fall into a pit. Is it just that red circle?
I don't know where it is, but that's where I
roll a
was
perception
standing.
check.
Okay. Perception.
You have no idea.
Well, I mean, I barely enter the door since there is room. He said there was a pit in here, and then I look around. There should be some pretty big evidence of a pit, I imagine.
You can see that Guy is, let's see. Guy is in a pit that seems to be like here. And it looks like there's enough kind of ledge that you could walk along it on the north side and not fall into it if you wanted to try to walk past it.
Okay. Guy, you all right down there?
I'm not down there. I'm up here. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
All right. Looks like I can just walk across on the north, right, Guy?
Oh, I don't know. Can I put my head in the pit and see if it goes under both, like if it's wide or if it's just this one 5x5 square?
Roll a perception check.
Do 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 do. 22.
Yeah, you can tell that it just is everything that's fallen is the extent of the pit.
Oh, so I should be here then. Or,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, it's just this area. It's just this oblong shape.
Okay. Well, I'll slide along the north then and avoid the pit.
Okay. Desdonia follows daintily.
So, what's over here? Hey, Goblin, come on over.
He doesn't want to, but he does as he's told.
These are slave pits, I say as I pull out the black iron key from my pocket that I got off of the bugbearers and insert it into the lock.
Wow, how do you know that, Guy?
It's just an educated guess.
Huh.
You turn the key, and the lock's like, okay, I guess, because it wasn't locked, but that was cool.
Oh, I unlocked it. Great. I opened the door.
You walk in, right?
Wait. You shouldn't walk in. We should let the goblin show us around.
Oh, that's all right. He's been doing his best.
That's my best.
Yeah.
I look at Guy. How damaged does he look?
On a scale of 1 to 16, I'm about 7/16 of the way through.
You really should let that goblin show us the way.
That's all. I'll just drink one of these healing potions. It'll be fine.
But there might be a pit in there, Guy.
Yes, exactly.
Why would you have 2 pits? That's ridiculous.
I don't understand why, when we were about to save my favorite cousin, you wanted to keep taking a rest and chilling, and now when we're in this ridiculous cavern that nobody cares about with no favorite cousin to save, it's so important that we keep going.
Well, because there's probably no monsters in front of us, instead of like walking into a known monster area.
For a life lover, I feel like your priorities aren't straight, Guy.
Oh, I'm really excited. I like exploring unknown things. All right. Okay. All right, you can go ahead, Thoradin. You can go first.
To pack up and leave?
It's just one more room. It's just one more room.
That's what you've been saying for the last hour.
But this is probably the last room. I can't imagine there's many more rooms than this.
It looks like there's some doors in there.
Really?
Well,
I haven't looked in yet.
I'm gonna keep an eye on the exit and you can go ahead. But you know what? If it's between your life and my favorite cousin's life, I've known my favorite cousin for a longer time than you.
Oh. Ow.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
I mean...
You would save your family before me, I'm sure. Think about it, Guy, in your heart.
I guess you're right, and I can't fault you for that. But like that was hard to hear.
I mean, we're here. We might as well check it out.
Well, I mean, I'd probably save you before, like, my 10th favorite cousin, if that's...
You know, just
You do
stop,
have like
Thoradin.
200 cousins, so
Yeah, like, 10 is pretty good out of 200.
Just stop, man. You're not making it any better. I'll just check this place, and if I fall into a pit and break my neck, like...
Hey, goblin,
What's the
come
point?
on. Show us
no
around.
more healing, too. Like, I couldn't even save you. Fell.
he steps inside and looks at you. I'll show you. Here's room.
Keep going. Let us in too, buddy.
Yeah, we're going to these slave pens.
I don't see any slaves in here, little goblin.
Yeah. As you walk in, you see 3 large stone sarcophagi stand within this dusty crypt, and propped up against each sarcophagus is a human skeleton clad in bits of rusty mail. False columns along the walls are carved in the image of spreading oak trees. The double doors in the southeast corner are sheathed in tarnished copper plate. Those are the ones you just came through.
Don't do it!
Maybe we should take a short rest before we investigate this room.
A long rest?
Bones make me scared.
Hey, goblin, you've been through here before, right?
I don't remember.
How can you not remember?
Mostly I just danced for the bugbears and they just laughed at me.
Yeah, I guess we should back up then. Those skeletons are creeping me out.
I think that the slave pens are on the other side.
Is it just through one of these doors?
I think so.
Which door?
I think it's this one.
Okay.
Okay, why don't you go and open the door for us then?
Do I have to?
I guess we can take a short rest first, and then we can do that.
Oh, by the way, Lilo, there's a room. The door in that room with the water totally connects to a room with more of our fellow Red Brands.
Oh, no kidding!
Yeah.
Wow. I guess these cloaks really paid off then.
Yeah,
You should go
I don't.
ask them. Wait, did they tell you to go to the slave pens or something?
Yeah, they told me to go guard the slave pens, so they must be like unguarded or whatever. But really, I don't understand how we're red brands now. If you hate red brands, like, why have we become? Oh, is that it? Is if like if you seek to destroy the thing you hate, you will become the thing you hate. In killing the red brands, we become the red brands. Oh my god,
that's just a ruse. You see,
oh my god,
infiltrating them, guy.
that is a good ruse. It went right. You rused me.
Wow, and you rused them apparently, which I'm very surprised about. Good job.
Wow.
Well, then we should just ask these red brands if there are any traps in the way, like this pit, and then they'll tell us.
Sure. Let me just go knock on the door and be like, "Excuse me, I almost fell into a pit." You know, that sort of thing.
Yeah, that'll work.
Cool. So I'll come over to the door and go and open it and kind of poke my head in. Excuse me, I'm so sorry to disturb your sleep. Are there any other traps between here and the slave pits? Because no one told me about the pit, and I almost died falling into it.
Dude, did you not pay attention during orientation or what?
I'm telling you, like, someone just handed me a cloak and said I'm a red brand now. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I'm gung-ho, so, like, are there any more pit traps? Any more traps?
No, dude. There's no traps in here. And you know what? You should probably also go check out the southernmost bridge over the crevasse.
Dude,
That'd
I
be
fell on
sick.
that one too. It collapsed under me.
Oh, weird. I would never have thought of that. That's so weird. There's also like a really cool dude there with one eye.
George,
like, really
yeah.
friendly.
We chatted a bunch.
He just like kind of face palms. He's like, they let anyone join these days. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. So no more traps between here and the slave pits, right? It's just like clear sailing.
Look, okay, I'll tell you, all right?
Yeah.
There's skeleton guardians in the crypt, okay? But the thing is, if you walk through there without wearing your red brand uniform, you're fine.
Cool. Got it.
Yeah.
Cool. Good trick. Anything? Which door in the crypt is it? Because I saw the crypt, I saw two doors, and the goblin like chickened out. So take off my uniform, go through the crypt, and then is it like the north door or the east door?
East.
Righto, buddies. All right. Good night. Go back to sleep.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Cool. So all we have to do is take off our red band cloaks while we go through that next room, because there's like skeletons, but they only attack red brands, and then we go through the east door and we get to the slave pits. It'll be fine.
Wait a second, that doesn't sound right.
Do you think they're trying to bamboozle me?
Did they give you any other good advice? I mean, I was around, I listened to them. You know, I think they're trying to bamboozle you. Let's just walk through with our red brand folks. We'll be fine.
Everyone's trying to bamboozle me.
Hey, look at this goblin. Does he have a red
You know
brand
what?
uniform
I'm not
on?
trying to bamboozle you. I just want to save my favorite cousin, and I told you the very truth about who I'd save first. I'm being very honest.
You know,
What?
so there's such a thing called like white lies and like, you know, leaving things out. You don't have to be so honest all the time, Thoradin.
That's very good feedback. I'll take it into account. Work on myself.
Does this goblin have anything identifying him as a red brand?
No.
No? Okay. You better stay here. You might get hurt otherwise by these spooky skeletons.
Oh, okay. He runs over into the corner and sits down.
Well, guy, I would hate for you to get hurt since it looks like you're hurt, but I don't think any harm will come to me while I'm wearing this brand.
Cool.
Red brand cloak. I go up to the skeleton over here and I look at it.
It looks like a skeleton.
Hey there, buddy. Just passing through.
It goes,
Cool. Look at the skeletons and see if they're carrying anything good.
you just see mostly like moldering bones and scraps of clothing. Nothing really interesting in the skeletons.
All right, I'll open this door to the east.
Thoradin, are you just going to hang out in that cistern area, or are you coming with?
I said I'm a little bit slow.
That's okay. I'll move you. Desdonia follows as well. Are you wearing a red brand cloak, Thoradin?
Yes.
Okay, all of you are wearing
I'm mumbling the whole time, though, about, like, clothes, shouldn't be wearing that, red brands, their smell.
Okay, we're just fooling them. We'll stab them once we get up.
Yeah, for the good.
All right, so you said you opened the door?
God of justice.
Yep.
All right. You walk in, and you immediately see... Oh, come on. Why is it so hard to move things to the jam layer? Okay, there we go. You see 2 red brands seemingly guarding this area. And you also notice that this long room is partitioned into 3 areas with iron bars walling off the north and south. Filthy straw lines the floor of those cells, and the hinged doors are secured by chains and padlocks. A pair of disheveled human women are held in the cell to the south, while a human boy is confined to the north. All are dressed in plain gray tunics and have iron collars fitted around their necks. A heap of discarded clothing is piled carelessly against the far wall. 2 red band ruffians stand guard.
Hey, guys.
Hey?
Hey, it's our turn for the shift.
Yeah, the guys in the barracks told me that I should keep watch now. I don't know, are we supposed to keep watch together, or are we replacing you?
Our shift isn't over for another, 2 hours.
Yeah, no, we're just new and we're really eager. If you guys want to relax, then up to you.
Roll a deception check, Lilo, at advantage because Guy is also trying to deceive.
Sure.
Ooh.
Yeah, the red brands hearing you, they're like, well, I mean, I'm tired, so sure, man, have at it.
By the way, since we're new here, who are these people that we're guarding?
Why does it matter? They're all idiots.
Just stupid people that we're guarding? Like, but what if someone comes and asks me a question about them? Like, shouldn't I at least know their names?
You should say these are stupid citizens of Phandalin, and we're the red brands, and our job is to keep them in line and in fear, and so they don't have names.
Got it. Dehumanize the enemy. Cool.
Basically, I guess, whatever that means.
Right on. And what are your names? Because I'm Guy. This is Lilo and
They
Thoradin.
just walk away from you.
It's Desdonia.
Goodbye.
Guys, dude, everyone here is so unfriendly. Why is everyone so rude?
And I take a different voice from my regular Thoradin voice because I'm pretending I'm a red brand, so I do my red brand voice. I'm like, well, it's because you're annoying, man. And I kind of just punch him on the shoulder because I'm doing what I think a red brand is. And then I wink at him like super obviously over wink, making sure they don't check that though.
You see there's two women. One seems to be kind of a middle-aged woman, and one looks like a young woman. She's kind of holding the older woman, and the older woman looks like she's definitely been crying. And the boy seems to be glaring at you like he would love to get out of the cell and get right at you, but none of them say anything. They look like they're kind of used to seeing the changing of the guard and just quiet in their fear.
What's up, guys?
They just glare at you.
I'm Guy. This is Lilo, Desdonia, and Thoradin. I think we're here to rescue you, right? Right, Lilo? Thoradin?
Yeah. Hey, don't tell them, but we're actually in disguise. We're not actually red brands.
Here, let me open this cage for you, and I'll start with the northern one, and I'll pull out my key, and find a lock and just put it in, hoping it works.
Let me double check.
I have an idea, guys. I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Let's keep them pretend chained, but actually unchained, so that if we run into red brands, we can pretend we're moving them, and then, oh, ambush! And I keep my hands like up there a little bit too long, so it's a little bit awkward.
Sounds good to me. Great idea, Thornton.
Yay! I do a miniature jump because I'm kind of fat, so I don't jump very high.
Desdonia is kneeling by the bars looking at the two women, and she kind of reaches out and tries to comfort them. Says things like, "Don't worry, we're here now. You'll be safe. What has happened? How did you get here?" And let's see, Nurse Nilsa speaks up and says, "They killed our father, and they put us here."
Dude.
Yeah, those red brands, they're kind of scumbags.
I hate red brands. Oh, I even hate this cloak. It smells bad too.
Lilo, why don't you roll an intelligence check?
Sure. Intelligence.
Yeah. You don't know what I think you might know. Cool. So they're just kind of like crying and glowering at you and seem kind of in shock.
Well, hey, good news. Turn those frowns upside down because you're gonna get out of here eventually.
And then we're gonna go save my favorite cousin.
Even if we do get out, what's to stop the red brands from hurting everyone we love all over again?
I want to put an end to the red brands after I save my favorite cousin.
Well, the end of the red brands is something we can get behind.
Revolution, revolution, follow me, revolution.
Yeah, I mean, when you get out, we're probably gonna have to hide you because they're gonna be looking for you.
Or you can just keep following us. We'll defend you and heal you. I'm a healer.
Well, all right. The key that you have, Guy, does seem to unlock the doors. Which one do you unlock?
I'm going to start with the top one because that's where I'm standing already, and then I'll head to the bottom one.
Nars, the little boy. I think, he looks about 13 years old. He kind of looks at you scornfully and stays away from you. It looks like the red brand cloak is really throwing him off, but he does step out and runs over to the bars next to the two women.
Do you know... Oh, man, what were those kids' names? It was like Pip and...
Carp. I think it was Carp.
Carp. Yeah, do you know Carp, buddy?
Yeah.
He's the one who showed us these caves that led us here.
Yeah. He's always sticking his nose where it doesn't belong.
You don't think he should have saved you, shown us this place?
I don't know. I'm just emo and moody because I'm 13 years old and my dad's dead.
Oh, totally get it. Right on, man. Cool. I'll unlock the bottom gate. We've all been there. Except for, the dead dad thing. My dad's still alive.
He glares at you.
All right, hey, you three need to still stay in here for just a bit longer, but rest assured we will get you out in under 5 minutes.
I think this is a good time for me to drink one of those healing potions.
Well, why don't you do that while we take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll find out what happens with you and these prisoners.
Oh, that did not roll.
Wait, you don't have to drink one. I kind of stop you. These are valuable. We're about to get out of here.
I drink it anyway.
All right.
See you guys.
And that's where we'll take our break. We'll see you in just a few minutes.